Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you feel like you're giving your all to everyone around you, only to be left feeling drained, empty, and unappreciated? You might have thought, I must be selfish. No wonder no one appreciates me. Or maybe you've felt guilty for not doing enough, beating yourself up over not putting others' needs before your own. Well, I'm here to tell you that the world we live in doesn't reward selflessness. Instead, it often takes advantage of it. In a society that glorifies selflessness, we rarely talk about the flip side of the coin, which is how putting others before ourselves can leave us feeling depleted and resentful. And it's not always intentional. They aren't consciously trying to take advantage of you. They don't realize they're relying on you. But the bottom line is, if you're constantly pouring from an empty cup, you can't effectively show up for anyone, including yourself. So today, we're going to delve deep into this notion and explore why prioritizing your own needs and well-being is not an act of selfishness. Instead, it's absolutely essential for a healthy and fulfilling life. Welcome back to our channel. I'm thrilled to have you here with us today. Why selfless living leads to burnout. Before we dive into why you shouldn't feel guilty for putting yourself first, let's address the elephant in the room: guilt. Why do we feel guilty when we choose to take care of ourselves? One reason is societal conditioning. We're brought up in a world that applauds selflessness. Think of fairy tales where princesses wait to be rescued by princes. These stories subconsciously program us to believe that sacrificing ourselves is the epitome of being a good person. Religious teachings further reinforce this notion. Concepts like "turn the other cheek" and "blessed are the merciful" may be interpreted as calls to endure any mistreatment without standing up for yourself. But there's another side to this coin. When you constantly put others' needs before your own, you're essentially devaluing your time, your energy, and your presence. You might find yourself trapped in a cycle of resentment, especially if the people you're helping don't show reciprocity. You might start to feel taken for granted, leading to a decline in your own well-being and satisfaction. So when you do decide to prioritize yourself, it might feel wrong because you're breaking away from years of ingrained conditioning. How putting others first can drain you. When you constantly prioritize others before yourself, you're essentially investing in their needs at the expense of your own. This can manifest in many ways. You might be the go-to person for bailing friends out of tough situations, always available to lend a helping hand. While these acts of support are commendable, they become problematic when you're not also taking care of your own needs. Here's how this dynamic can drain you. Firstly, it can lead to burnout. When you're constantly in problem-solving mode for others, you're continually expending mental and emotional energy without replenishing it. Secondly, it can damage your relationships. By not setting boundaries, you might be perceived as someone who's always available, leading to a loss of respect and even friendship when you eventually need support yourself. Thirdly, it can affect your personal growth. When you're always focused on others' needs, you might neglect your own goals and aspirations, hindering your personal development and fulfillment. Lastly, this pattern can impact your mental and physical health. Constantly feeling responsible for others' happiness can cause stress, anxiety, and even depression. Cultivating self-love through healthy selfishness. Learning to prioritize your own needs and well-being is a crucial aspect of cultivating self-love. When you make the conscious decision to take care of yourself, you're telling yourself that you matter. You're communicating that your needs are valid and deserve attention. This practice is not selfish. It's an act of profound strength and wisdom. Self-love isn't about indulging in endless pampering sessions or living life without any concern for others. It's about recognizing that by taking care of yourself, you're better equipped to navigate the complexities of life and show up authentically for yourself and those you care about. It's about understanding that you can't pour from an empty cup. To cultivate self-love through healthy selfishness, consider these steps. Step 1. Identify your goals. What do you really want from life? Not what others expect, not what's safe. Write it down, visualize it, because clarity is the first form of self-respect. Step 2. Set boundaries. Your time, your energy, your attention, they are sacred. If something drains you, it doesn't deserve unlimited access to you. Saying no is not rude, it's necessary. Step 3. Invest in yourself. Read, train, rest, create. The best gift you can give the world is a stronger version of yourself. Don't wait for permission. Grow relentlessly. Step 4. Protect your mental space. Detox your digital world. Block the noise. Mute the drama. What you feed your mind is what you become. Step 5. Prioritize rest and recovery. Tired minds make weak choices. Rest isn't laziness. It's a power move. Sleep, pause, breathe, reset. Step 6. Let go of people-pleasing. You weren't born to make everyone comfortable. You're not responsible for everyone's approval. The right people will respect your boundaries, not resent them. Step 7. Create before you respond. Don't start your day reacting to the world. Pour into you first, then pour into others. Morning silence is where your power is reborn. Step 8. Speak up for what you need. Don't stay silent and hope people understand. Ask, express, be clear. Speaking your truth isn't conflict, it's clarity. Step 9. Stop over-explaining yourself. No is a complete sentence. You don't need to justify choosing yourself. Walk away without guilt. Step 10. Celebrate your wins. Loudly. Stop shrinking. Stop hiding. You're not arrogant. You're aware of your growth, and that's what inspires others to grow too. Rediscovering your identity. In the journey of life, we often get caught up in the myriad roles we play. We're children, siblings, friends, partners, colleagues, and citizens. These roles are like chapters in a book, each adding depth and meaning to our story. However, sometimes when we're busy fulfilling these roles, we lose sight of the main character, ourselves. When you constantly put others first, you're allowing your identity to be shaped primarily by external factors. You're letting others dictate who you are, instead of discovering who you are on your own terms. In the process, you might neglect your own interests, hobbies, and aspirations. You might sacrifice activities that bring you joy to accommodate others' schedules or preferences. Over time, this can lead to a sense of displacement. You might find yourself questioning, "Who am I?" or "What do I like?" Because you haven't had the space to explore these questions, it's crucial to take time to rediscover your identity outside of the roles assigned to you by society or others. Invest in your own exploration. Pursue activities that intrigue you, whether it's painting, writing, or playing an instrument. Rekindle old hobbies or venture into uncharted territories. When you make time to invest in yourself, you're filling in the pages of your own story. You're enriching the narrative with experiences, emotions, and perspectives that are uniquely yours. This process isn't just about finding new interests, it's about unearthing and affirming who you are at your core. It's about recognizing that your identity is multifaceted and that each facet, whether it's your love for gardening or your passion for social justice, contributes to the richness of your character. It's natural to experience a range of emotions when you start prioritizing yourself. Initially, you might feel a sense of relief as you break free from the shackles of guilt and obligation. But as you continue on this journey, you might encounter challenges. There might be times when you question your decisions, wondering if you're being too self-indulgent or causing inconvenience to others. It's important to acknowledge these feelings, but don't let them hold you back. Remember, you're not selfish for prioritizing your own needs and well-being. You're demonstrating profound strength and wisdom. As you navigate this path, be patient with yourself. It's a journey of self-discovery and growth. Allow yourself to explore, to make mistakes, and to learn along the way. And when doubts creep in, challenge them with compassion and understanding. Remind yourself that you deserve love and care, and that taking care of yourself is an act of self-love, not selfishness. In the tapestry of life, each individual thread, whether it's our roles, relationships, or priorities, contributes to the overall pattern. But it's essential to remember that you, the main character of your story, are the golden thread that runs through it all. When you prioritize yourself, you're ensuring that this golden thread remains strong and radiant, enhancing the beauty and durability of the entire tapestry. If you found this perspective helpful, please consider subscribing and don't hesitate to share it with others. Your act of sharing can be a powerful gesture of self-love, helping to spread awareness and break down societal norms. Thank you for joining us on this journey of self-discovery and empowerment.